Friend said, hey, a few of us are going to go tanning for prom. Would you like to come? And I thought about it for a minute and I said, yeah, okay. I didn't really know too much about it. I knew it was probably not the most healthy choice to make, but
I had a little spot in my nose that had been there for a while, and she was the one that had told me, I think you need to go get that checked out, after she had been checked out. And I went, and the spot had been there for probably a good year or so. I didn't really think anything of it. It was just a red kind of spot. And I went, and it was a very large squamous cell. Side of my nose was the initial one. Dr. LaFell did one on the tip of my nose. In December, I had one on this side of my nose. My nose has been the biggest part, and I had one on my forehead about 2 years ago.
But it absolutely became an addiction of sorts, and my friends and I went on such a regular basis, and we almost weren't even questioning it, I guess.
To the year with it, he had to take out so much tissue that the inside of the nose kept collapsing in. I couldn't breathe very well out of my nose, out of that nostril on the right side. So he ended up having to work on that side, I think, about 3 times. We eventually had to take a piece of cartilage out of my ear to put in my nose to help hold the inside of it up.
I had a small bump on my right leg, just inside the knee, and it didn't appear to be anything too troublesome. It almost looked like a bug bite or a pimple. It was perfectly round.
Let that spot go too much longer, he would have had to reconstruct my whole nose. It was all the way against the rim of my nose.
Probably half a centimeter in circumference, and it was pinkish clear in coloration. And I was a little bit concerned about it just because it was brand new and it wasn't going away. It wasn't getting any bigger.
I have to go every 6 months, and normally I don't make it every 6 months because when I go for my 6-month checkup, he finds something else to biopsy, so it ends up being about every 3 months. And they said I'll have to continue to do that pretty much for the rest of my life.
With a diagnosis of malignant melanoma, which I was shocked to hear at 22. And after that, it was a whirlwind of doctors and surgery and, you know, taking care of things. All happened within a week. I went in to see...
told no son altogether. I've had about 3 or 4 other spots of basal and squamous cell since then. So I'm supposed to wear a hat at all times or sunscreen on my face. And if I go to the beach, I was told I have to sit under an umbrella. So there's no tanning at all.
Road ahead of me, and I'm going to be very, very cautious about how I live on a daily basis and monitoring myself. But I was lucky, absolutely.